Hello, my dear friends. This is Anna Bruno coming to you from Yerevan, Armenia, and I'm so excited because I have a very special guest today, Miss Mariam Torosyan, the founder and CEO of SafeU. And Mariam Jan, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I first heard about you through the Femino conference, and I was so excited and hopeful that we have not only a woman like yourself, also the company that you have made. It's a step forward for all women worldwide. So why don't we start with initially telling us about SafeU? How did you decide to create it? What prompted you to decide to create SafeU? And then I have some other questions for you as well.
Anna-Jan, thank you for having me and for this conversation. As you said, yes, I started SafeU, and it's my life mission and a journey also as a woman, because it gives me a lot of also understanding about the world and the role we play in this world nowadays also. So we see the world is deeply in crisis, in wars, and it strengthens even the mission that we have behind SafeU and the vision that we have that the world should become a safe space for women and eventually for all of us, for humankind. And this was the core, let's say, driver for SafeU, because since my childhood I was thinking that we humans, we need peace, maybe because I was born during the collapse of the Soviet Union, during the war, dark and cold years in Armenia, and this also somehow also shaped what is SafeU right now.
And what is the mission of SafeU?
SafeU's mission is to fight against gender-based violence, violence against women, and to make sure that all women have access to necessary tools and support services, resources that they can feel safer. So they have tools for in emergency situations. They have access to community. They have access to all support services, so that they don't feel alone, first of all, and of course they can live in safe environment.
SafeU is an app, right?
Yes, it's a mobile app and AI-based platform. The app is designed for women, for end users. Our end users are women and girls. And the platform, the AI platform, is designed for governments, international organizations, and NGOs. It's a place where all of them, they join their efforts again, and we put these efforts in her pocket.
And this is a global platform, you said. So how many countries are part of this community? Or doesn't?
Yeah,
you don't have to tell me an exact
like
number.
4 countries as a part of this community. And we're opening in one other country this end of this year, so 2 actually countries, and we have plans to scale it up for the next year. Very ambitious, let's say, goals to scale it up to more regions, more countries, and by 2030, of course, to make it a global solution for all women of the world.
So as a woman, and from one fellow woman to another, obviously you work a lot, and I can see this is your life's mission, and it's a very, it's a passion for you as well. How do you juggle the responsibilities of being a CEO and basically the founder of this company and the decision maker, and you probably travel a lot because of it. At the same time, you're a mom, you have a little girl. How do you juggle? How do you figure out to find the balance between the two?
Well, finding the balance is a never-ending journey also, because there is never total balance. Of course, it's something that you need to find probably every day or every week. But there's 2, my life's mission as a woman, as a innovation leader, as someone who has the power to bring this change, and as a mom. I think this intersect very well, because my daughter is also behind this mission, because when I started Save You, I was pregnant, and this also shaped why I started Save You. So by doing this, I'm also making sure that my daughter, and not only my daughter, but all girls are going to live in a better world. So it's the balance is also there, and so I'm bringing her in whatever I do, and of course taking back whatever I do. I'm taking this back home, all the values and all the knowledge that I gained through my entrepreneurial journey.
I can very much relate to that, because I also have a daughter, and about 3 years ago, when I decided to change my mission and my career path, one of the reasons was because my daughter was on my mind, thinking that I want all the girls, not just my little girl, but all the girls around the world and in Armenia, to have the strength, the courage, the self-awareness that they can do it. They can do anything they want. They can accomplish anything they want. So I relate to what you're saying very, very much. And speaking of, since I'm from a financial background, I'm just curious to know, what do you teach? I know she's young, but what do you teach your daughter in terms of, or what is your expectation of her in terms of personal finance and financial well-being?
Well, with my daughter, we sometimes play a game where she has a supermarket and I'm going and buying things in a game, and then we're doing it in a real life, so that she understands that everything has kind of value, and based on this value it also has a price, and there are some limitations that we have to consider, that I have this much money, so I can buy only some things, and how I make the choice that I want to buy out of, like, for example, 10 items that she's selling, only these 2, and then we do the same when we go together to a supermarket to buy simple things that she wants, and then making sure that she understands how she decides on her purchases, like what is
how she decides to spend money,
in terms of value and price, and is she really needs it or she doesn't, and what is like, and also learning what is the amount of money that we have and how much we can spend. I mean, this kind of very simple things that is mostly about financial decision making, rather than the purchase itself. But I always ask her why he decided that, like, among all these amazing things, we need this one. And yeah,
I couldn't agree with you more. And my hope is that, as someone who promotes financial literacy, one thing that I make sure that most moms hopefully can communicate to their children, not only daughters, but also all of their children, is that money is just a tool. Money is not bad, money is not good, money is not dirty. It's just a tool. And money gives us freedom. So yes, learning how to be responsible with it is very important. And the earlier you start, the better off. So I'm very, very proud of you.